Hello, everyone. I'm Shay Lisa.
And I'm Tim.
We are founding members of the Singles Matrix. Welcome to today's introduction webinar. We are so excited to show you a breakthrough in online relationship cultivation, which includes finding, nurturing, and growing all of your relationships so you can live the more abundant life which we all want. In the movie The Matrix, the main character, Neo, is offered a choice. You guys remember that? Take the blue pill and go back to sleep and keep things the way they are, or take the red pill and find out the truth about the Matrix, what it really is. This red pill webinar is our opportunity to show you the truth, a new way to leverage a community-based approach to understanding relationship. Some of you may prefer to take the blue pill and remain as you are. But for the rest of us, let's begin the journey with some fundamentals about the Singles Matrix. The Singles Matrix is the world's first relationship social media network with an online dating component and is currently in pre-launch. Can you imagine a relationship social network with a dating component? Imagine a combination of Facebook, Match.com, Meetup.com, YouTube, WordPress blog, and LinkedIn all on one platform? Pretty amazing. With a compensation plan. Can you imagine the kind of leverage this brings to a virtual online business? Think about it. We are a grassroots and ground floor movement. We're not a multimedia mass marketing campaign. It's you, me, and us. There's no venture capital, no huge loans to pay back. What would your life be like today if you got paid every time one of your friends got on Facebook? So what is Audacity? This was posted up on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and we loved it, so we threw this slide in. Audacity underlies every startup. The belief that from nothing, you're actually going to bring forth something that makes someone's life better. So to take that audacity and kick it up a notch or 100 notches, if you fail, it won't be for lack of courage or imagination. And if you succeed, those successes will be felt around the world. So question, how audacious are you? Remember, we're only in pre-launch, you guys, and this kind of audacity will bring huge rewards, especially if you're part of the pre-launch. So we're going to go through a few things to show you how we're going to build a case for this business model because it's a very unique and rare business model. So we're going to go over dating statistics, online dating challenges, being single, a big growing trend, the vision and mission of the Singles Matrix, the business model, the product, and then we'll wrap it up with a conclusion. So, you know, a lot of people ask the question, where do singles go to find love, especially online? And as you can see here in this slide, just remember one thing, the numbers shown are visitors, not subscribers. So if you take a look at Match.com, which most people have heard of, in 2012 they had about 29 million visitors. Then you look at something like the Christian Mingle, and in fact I know a couple couples here in California that actually met and are married through the Christian Mingle. They had a 5+ million visitors, and a lot of people have subscribed to and heard of Plenty of Fish because it's the one that starts out kind of free, and that's about 32 million subscribers in 2011.
Those are visits per month, baby, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
an amazing figure.
Yeah, think about that. That $1 million figure is per month, not per year. So, you know, the popularity of these sites, it's pretty outstanding. Pretty outstanding. So some of the industry statistics about what their revenue is. Matchdot was almost 300 million. Zoosk was just under 100 million, and Plenty of Fish, the POF on the right-hand side, was probably around 25 to 30 million. So when you think about how big that revenue is, most sites charge $25 to $60 a month. That's on a month-per-month basis. They have packages if you do 3 months and 6 months. A few are free, but those free ones, the quality is very questionable. In fact, you'll find out down the road as we show you these slides that the quality of a lot of them is very questionable. So we see here how big the industry really is. Let's take a look at how fast and how big it grew. Over the last 5 years, from 2007 to 2012, They went from 900 million to 1.9 billion in revenue. That's crazy. And they went from 20 million people that either visited or used online dating to 40 million. Another crazy. I mean, literally in 5 years, revenues in online traffic has doubled. So some of the statistics, you can see these statistics as we're popping them up, but the thing we want to point out is the one with the red bullet. Singles, 108 million, or about 45% of the adult population is single. And if you take a look at that, the other part that's really crazy for us, we didn't know this kind of blew us away, was that about 60% of those that are single have never been married. I think that's astounding. So there's a huge single population, and we're just talking about the United States. Canada's, I mean, just keep adding countries and it gets bigger and bigger. So here you see the singles have increased from 37% to 45% since 1990. That's a huge jump in and of itself. And the people that do marry, they're waiting longer. They're not getting married as younger. If you take a look at the women and men, the women jump from 23 to 26 and men from 26 to 28 just in 11 years. So it's getting an older population. And the next piece of information, the percent of births to unmarried mothers, that's a huge statistic. So in 1990 was 26%, and by 2008 it had jumped to 41%. So what is that telling you? As you can see from the number of children born to unmarried mothers, being single today is a lot more complex. And guys, there's no guidebook on this. What do you do when all of a sudden you find you're dating somebody with children and you don't have any? Or you've got children and they've got children. How the heck do you handle that? You're more than likely to encounter a single parent now in the dating age. Dating, just online dating in general. So online dating seems popular, but the question is it really working?
So let's take a look at, we can see already that there's a huge opportunity as this whole industry is growing rapidly. And now we're going to take a look at some of the things that make it even more of an opportunity, which is some of the challenges that exist in the industry. There's this sort of myth out there that by answering a bunch of questions that you're going to get matched up with someone just like you, the perfect match. And the reality is it's really not that way. You're more focused on the short term. They fail to take into account how partners grow and change. They really have this expectation that the relationship should be perfect from day one. And of course, things change, people change, health changes, and they don't take into account anything like that. Once you've had that last date, there's no reason to return to their site. They really have no investment in your long-term success. And they have nothing else to offer. It's just dating. It's against their financial interests for you to be successful in finding a long-term partner. So here's some more industry challenges which really make this an opportunity for us and the people on this call that want to become business builders. Here, the former chief scientist of Match.com describes some of the dissatisfaction he felt. He hated the way they overpromised and underdelivered. It was there's sort of this. They had this little software program, and they said they had all this algorithms that they're going to help you find a date, and it really isn't like that. And not to pick on Match.com, but it's the big one, and they're the ones that seem to generate the most news. Match.com had a class action lawsuit that basically stated that over 60% of their profiles were fake, inactive, or fraudulent. In fact, this is a very common problem in the industry. They've actually created sophisticated virtual robots that can create profiles and interact with members, and they do this to drive traffic to their websites. And this is common amongst all of them. It's not just picking on Match. And once people do subscribe, they use these profiles to keep them interested. So, obviously that opens up a huge door for us because the way we're going to approach this whole industry. So online daters spend an average of $236 a year on subscriptions. So people are willing to pony up some money for this. And on average, they join 2.7 sites at the same time. So once they decide they're going to look, they're committed. You can see that. The industry challenges really surmise as being, this ability to overpromise, underdeliver, some of the misrepresentations that have been going on. And they really focus just on the short term. And what that does is it really creates a high turnover, unhappy people. And the high turnover creates high advertising costs. They spend over $1 billion a year driving traffic to their websites. And isn't it interesting that even with all of that, there's more singles today than ever, and the trend seems to be growing.
So the question is, why are relationships important? Well, we believe we're all connected, and this is actually proven by quantum physicists. We are in relationship to everything, whether we realize it or not. And Tim and I really believe it's the quality of your relationships that determines the quality of your life. The deeper and more meaningful relationships you have, the more enjoyable life really is. I tell you, when you got a partner, it really adds some spark to your life in so many ways. So, the Singles Matrix, Find Your Love and Fortune. Let's just drive right to what the Singles Matrix has to offer and why it is so different. First of all, the industry really puts all their focus on the dating aspect. There's no energy to what happens after dating. Whereas the Singles Matrix comes in and they're interested in shifting the paradigm from transactional to long-term. Not just long-term, but happy, long-term, expanded, joyful success. And so they're going to take you from the dating into the going steady, and they're going to have relationship experts for that end, all the way into the long-term relationship and all the changes that come with that. The difference then is, on this slide you can basically see that those other sites are basically about dating-only platforms, meet-only, some person-to-person, a little dating advice, and a few singles mixers. Well, we're going to bring in a whole big platform. And this platform is the social network platform where you can connect and share and actually interact. You can actually create a community. We've already had 2 mixers. We're having our 3rd mixer a week from today here in California. And we'll be doing live streaming so people across the country will see that, and they'll eventually start having their mixers. There's going to be an educational component on all the stages of relationships with premium content and live online and offline events. We're going to focus on personal development, health and wellness, and income and prosperity. So think about it. How much better are your chances at finding compatibility safely if you can see profiles that look like a Facebook page? You can see what kind of friends they have. You can see their history, everything that they're doing. Community is quite powerful. Experts and teachers can create their community, their own community, and build a following and contribute. That's pretty cool. So the Singles Matrix vision is to support a conscious community through a social network platform that results in fostering authentic relationships and a safer, more positive, interactive online dating experience. Wouldn't that be unique? Also to facilitate long-term relationships by providing access to relationship experts and the nurturing provided by the community. Don't just date, learn to relate. It really is about relationships no matter what. And we really want to give back to the community. That would be you and us, by supporting individuals in developing meaningful connections, by focusing on personal development in all aspects of their lives. So again, we're coming back to personal growth, health and wellness, and income and prosperity. Those are the 3 things that everyone's looking to improve. So as you see at the top here, we really want to pay people, not Google. It's a social business model. Other operators like Match.com, they spend over $1 billion in advertising last year, and they're contributing to the big corporate giants like Google. Well, we really want to shift this and these advertising dollars to you and us, the individuals that make these services work. By doing so, we'll also create a much-needed passive recurring income opportunity. Everyone in this economy is looking for another opportunity to make some passive income. So really, it's the ultimate lifestyle income opportunity. And you ask why? Well, Tim and I know this because we've been in many, and we are in some. So the great thing is there's no inventory, hence there's no shipping. There's no geographical limits because this is online, so it's a global opportunity. There's no upfront investment required to start. No need for extensive product knowledge or fact sheets. Once we go live, then you're going to be able to cruise around on the site and check it out for yourself. There's no need for elaborate parties. And really, you guys, it's the simplest and most lucrative compensation plan of any MLM with built-in recurring income. There's absolutely no risk. And remember, we're in pre-launch. So right now, all they ask you for is your name and your email. So I'm going to have Tim go over the membership types.
Yeah, and that's what makes us exceptional as well. When you look at, we're actually offering people to come in and try it for free. They'll have a limited access to the sites. They can't use everything all the time, but they'll be able to kick the tires and really check it out. They can join as a full user, get all the benefits of the site, using it for developing their relationships. That's only $9 a month. And then you can be a matrix builder, which allows you full access to all the parts of the website. And you also have business building tools. You actually get paid on your downline as you refer people. And you get to go to the live events for free, and that's only $29 a month. But take a look at this, and I love this compensation plan because I just think of one word when I look at it: simplicity. You don't need to be a rocket scientist or an aerospace engineer to figure out this compensation plan. It's really simple. Unilevel, unlimited width. You can go as wide as you want, have as many people as you want on that first line. Guess what? 50% commission on level 1. And if you look down there, 50, 12, 6, 3, 1 on all 5 levels, that's 72% payout. That's unheard of. The compensation plan, okay, if you just get 2 people, you basically are going to get your site for free, and from there, everything else is just profit. You're building you can build a huge business. Here's a great little look at sort of a sample matrix. You can see there's matrix builders, matrix users, and matrix free. Now, even a matrix free can invite people to the site, and they'll join. If they join, they'll be placed underneath them. And at one point, through the month, they'll get an email basically saying, hey, you've got all these people underneath you, and if you upgraded to a matrix builder, you could actually be getting some income. So they're actually taking and doing the work for you, which is really exciting. Now here's a great example. Okay, now for those of you that aren't familiar with the direct selling and network marketing platform, the power of duplication is really powerful. Here's just a great, exciting example. If you just got 10, okay, and you committed to getting 10 in your first month, and 10 people that were committed to getting their 10 people in 1 month. If you followed that through, you'd see by the 3rd month, you would actually have a residual income of $2,233. And if you took that out to month 5 and you had 5 levels going down there, that'd be $39,933 per month residual income. That's a big wow.
Huge wow.
So you can see the matrix free and matrix users can promote anytime. They can upgrade anytime to build they're building their personal matrix just by referring people to it. And there's over 20 links to all this popular social media websites to make it really easy. They can also see their potential income. There's some neat online gadgets that you can play with and predict your income that come out. You can also upgrade anytime, as I said. And you don't have to be single or looking for a date to get paid to relate. Join the community. Shay and I, we're married. We're not looking for dating, but we do have something to offer the community, and we do want to participate in the community in that way. We have a very successful long-term relationship. and we want to engage with people and help them. And by doing that, we also want to build a lifestyle business that's virtual, viral, and a very valuable vocation.
So we're going to talk about the current product. So it's basically a full-featured social network where you can make friends. It's got amazing dating features. You can ask for a date. You can go out on a date and find out that, oh, not for me, but, oh, I've got a great friend I think this person would be great for. So you could refer a friend. And you can do searching. You can share your photos, videos, music, and your blog. There's live chat and messaging, and there's community and personal event calendars. And community-wise, that's going to be really cool. You get to post your own dating and relationship questions, and if you want to, you can even start your own polls and share them with the community. It's very integrated with other social networks. You can share your site content on Facebook, Twitter, and other popular social networks. And I know we mentioned it, there's going to be 20 social media buttons, so it'll be really easy for you. Tim and I, we're kind of lost with that. We only know 5, so we're kind of laughing at this. We're kind of excited to see what this is going to bring us. So here's some snapshots of what the website's going to look like. And as you can see, there's the black bar. The black bar is the personal menu. Oh, I'm sorry. The black bar is actually the community menu. So that's all the stuff that's going on with the community and what you're sharing. Then the gray bar is your personal menu. So that's where all the stuff is for you to use and see what you got going on in your back office. Then there's the sample profile page where you can have, and introduce a friend to this page if you want to. And while you look at that, know that that goes way down longer. So you're only seeing a part of the profile. So there's a lot more information on the profile page than what you're seeing with that snapshot, including the videos, the music, the pictures, that kind of stuff, what friends are saying, who the friends are. Then when you decide to ask somebody out for a date and they say yes, you can actually put in, what's around us, and put in if you're looking for a coffee shop or a restaurant or a movie theater, and it'll actually bring up all the different locations around you. So it actually helps you find a place to go. Then another fun thing is, everybody likes to receive gifts. Well, this is a virtual gift marketplace. So you can post a virtual gift that others will use. You can post it for free, and if you got a really fancy one, you could actually have a fee for it, and you'll get a percentage of that fee when someone purchases it. Then you got your forums where everyone gets to see it, and then you get to create groups on your forums, and only the group gets to see what you're saying in your forum. So you kind of have your private, your semi-private, and your kind of public forum. Then you've got your 2 different calendars, your personal calendar and the matrix calendar for like what's going on, when the calls are, the websites are, live events, that kind of thing. You've got your personal blog, and then you can upload your own photos, videos, and music. Now this is what I like. This is the current Builder's tools. So when we're talking Builder, we're talking that $29 membership. So that's the Matrix Builder. We're going to have a built-in network marketing office. You'll be able to see your personal matrix. You'll be able to communicate with your personal matrix via email. You'll be able to see your commissions due and the commissions paid out. You'll be able to see your team's commissions. And you'll have access to marketing tools and also access to tutorial videos and articles. So there's a lot of great stuff built in for us as soon as it gets launched. Now, I get really excited about this. The future product plans, it's the marketplace. We're talking a real marketplace, an e-commerce platform tightly integrated with the site, which will allow members to purchase related products and services. Personal development, health and wellness, income and prosperity, anything that's in those categories, people will be able to offer. And some of those services are coaching and counseling, that kind of thing, mentoring. And you can even be matchmaker for the day. So you might have fun with that. And then, of course, the matching systems, the personality profiling. There's the astrology or horoscopes, the Enneagram, the Myers-Briggs. And then we also have the proprietary singles matrix profiling that's being worked on as we speak. And then my exciting thing is the couples matrix. So what's the couples matrix? Well, once we start getting lots of success stories and this becomes a success in itself, then they're going to start the couples matrix. And people like Tim and I, we can put our profile up there and put the kind of lifestyle we love, where we love to travel, the kind of consciousness, what's important to us, what we value. We'll be able to find couples all over the world that we might be able to start having communication and create a nice relationship with. So we're pretty excited about that. So in conclusion, the singles matrix represents a very unique, groundbreaking opportunity to do good. And we really believe it's a lot more than good. It's something that's very much needed in the world. You can participate in a community that's dedicated to enriching people's lives in a very profound way, because this is a very conscious group of people that are doing this. You can develop a true lifestyle. You can do it part-time or full-time, either one, whatever works into your life, that is desperately needed in today's economy. I don't know of anyone who can't use a couple of extra $100, and I know a lot of people that don't even have jobs and haven't had them for years. So we're really excited about this, as you can tell. And you know, guys, webinars are hard to put a lot of excitement in because you're just giving some facts, so we're sorry it might have been a little mundane. But we're really excited. We're thrilled to have you on.
Yeah, so thanks for being with us tonight. You know, please refer to the person that sent you to this webinar or to sign up for the free launch. Once again, it's just name and email. There's no credit card. There's no other information. And you'll be plugged into the singles matrix, and you can actually start sharing this and building your matrix right now, today. Or you can go to findyourloveandfortune.com. That's our that's our entrance to the singles matrix, and sign up there underneath us if you came in through us. And we really want to thank you for your time tonight. If you want to stay on the call, we'll stop recording here momentarily.